Hola. Hello, peeps. Welcome to our actual very first live episode, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, I'm fucking around on a little Seagull M4. It's a little cool stringed instrument I found at my local guitar shop. And there's no real way to play it wrong.
Chat disabled. Okay, I'm trying. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting this thing fired up. It's saying that the chat is disabled for some reason. So
It's because he doesn't know what he's doing. Just thought I'd let you know.
More than likely. More than likely. Let me try this. I'm still smoking our pre.
So, as promised, we're back. We've been doing a couple of live streams, working some bugs out, and apparently Gary still has a few to work out. But, you know, here we are, and we are doing an episode. Yes, an actual episode. Our victim today...
There's the chat.
Our victim today is Moon Banana Flavored.
Banana. And you were telling me these are like new. Moon really.
Yeah, so Moon is like this cheap Chinese brand. Okay. I believe I was getting boxes for like $7.50. So they're cheap. But Moon came out and launched a flavored paper line about a year ago. So
that's what we're going to do.
We're going to check them out. Now, Moon regular papers were not high scorers.
No.
Okay, Moon is, like I said, a very cheap discount brand. So, and you get what you pay for, let's be honest. You know what I mean? So, it's interesting to see the flavored papers do cost more than the regular ones. So it's interesting to see. I've noticed, like, right away that they're a lot thinner. Like, these are like the Juicy J Super Thins. So they're ridiculously thick. So you can see through them perfectly.
So, yeah.
But yeah, we're not going to start the review yet. We're just letting you know.
That's what we're doing.
Who the victim is.
And, well.
It's been a while since we've done this, so we're a little rusty. But we are doing our episodes following the same categories and point system that we followed before.
Yeah.
So there are 10 categories, 10 points per category for a possible maximum score of 100 points. And it's got to score above 70 or have a cool factor to push it over in order for us to recommend you going out and spending the money you work your butt off for.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, might as well start it off with appearance.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, for Moon being the cheap discount brand that they are, every once in a while they come out with fancy packs, but usually they're just pretty bland and plain. On this, though,
they're cheap.
On this, like, look at that crazy artwork. Like, they really did a nice job on the artwork with this.
They actually spent some money on it.
Right? And the other thing that I noticed as soon as I opened them was color printing inside. Right? With a, what's this code called again?
QR code.
QR code.
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't know these things. So, yeah, it's color printed with a QR code on the inside. And like I said, these papers, you can see the color of the book behind them. So they are super, super thin. But let's see what they say here.
Just don't want to really intervene while you're doing that review, but we have... He's back. Bearded. Bearded is back.
Hey, what's up, Bearded?
He was over on Twitch, he says, probably watching somebody else. And
yeah, you're first again, just like on Twitch. Epic.
You came. You came.
Thanks for coming,
watch
dude.
Us. I mean, there wasn't something more interesting? Just saying. Dude, we love it. We love it. Welcome. Thank you.
So
Thank you for joining
yeah,
us.
absolutely.
And yeah, you're right. The artwork on this
Is
book
absolutely
is
dope.
fucking
And
sick.
what you see on the front is you get the back view on the back.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
So
cool.
front view, back view.
Yeah, they actually
know?
spent some money. So
Moon is not a company that impresses me much. So look, this I found impressive. Not to mention how thin these papers are is impressive too.
yeah.
Okay, so you get 40 leaves per book, 1 1/4 size, standard UPC code. Not a whole lot of information. We've got a web address, moon-smoking.com.
So there is info.
Yeah, slow burning. I have a hard time reading, sorry. Natural Arabic gum.
Well, it's also
40
the color makes
rolling
it hard.
papers. 40 rolling papers. Okay, so there
there's
is a
info.
little bit of info. It's pretty minimal, but I'm guessing that they didn't want to take much away from the appearance of the package. But
Well, because of the artwork. I mean,
yeah, but again, we do have to. I got to take away 2 points for lack of info.
lack of info.
But
yeah.
really, that's the only hit I can give it on the visual appearance. You know what I mean? Even giving a QR code so that you can. I don't know what it goes to. I'm not going to check it right now.
It would go to their webpage.
Yeah,
you
I'd
could
imagine it'd take you to their
do a
webpage.
review or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm guessing. I don't know. We could check it. All you got to do is scan it with your phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So having said that, yeah. So 2 points, really. So
Yeah, 8
scores
points.
an 8. Scent. This is the one that always gets me when these unscented papers come and they have some sort of a smell from their processing or whatever. And
You know what? There's a hint of a generic sweet odor, but it's just a hint, and it's very generic. Like I can't smell it and go, "Oh, that's banana."
okay. Yeah, for being flavored though, it should have more.
Yeah, I kind of look. It's for the people that develop the flavors and scents of these things. Try really hard to make your testing go like this. You do your flavor and scent on a group of papers. You go put those away in a cupboard, separated from each other for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Let it sit.
Right? And then open up the book. If you can smell the flavor printed on the package, you got to win. And then smoke one. And if you can taste the flavor on your lips that's printed on the package, you have
Bingo.
a winner.
Yeah, bingo.
Okay, this is not rocket science. 3 months is enough time for whatever there is there to dissipate in open air, but just put it in a cupboard. Don't put it in a bag. Just put it in a cupboard.
Let it sit.
Let it sit. Let it dry out and
do its thing, whatever.
Dissipate naturally.
Yes.
So
because that's what it's going to happen on a shelf of a store or in somebody's collection.
Right.
Or they might buy a couple of packs. So whatever. But,
that's just my advice for the manufacturers of flavored papers.
Yeah.
Scent and taste on lips.
Yes.
After it's sat for a while.
Yes. Not fresh off the press.
Right. Because fresh off the press, it's going to be amazing, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Bearded agrees. He says he loves the artwork too, but he's a sucker for info too. So
right.
We're not the only ones.
I like to know about what I'm using as much as I can. Some companies are phenomenal with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Juicy J's. Juicy J's. If it says it, it's usually going to smell and taste. You're going to get that taste on your lips.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys have.
But Juicy J's also uses that triple dip flavor system.
Yeah. But I was going to say the longtime followers know where Juicy J's kind of. We love them. So
and I'm not a big fan of the company, but the papers are amazing, and I gotta give props where they're due, whether I like the company or not.
So I only got the generic sweet smell as well. There was no real distinction that it was banana or anything like that. So I'm probably at about a 6 for that.
Yeah, you know what? I was tossing between 5 and 6 in my head, so I'm comfortable with 6.
6 is good
because at least it's got that generic sweet.
Yeah, it has something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not
other
a
than
processing.
cardboard.
I was going to say, it's not
Yeah.
a processing something.
Yeah.
So,
Not a chemical smell either.
so okay, scent is 6 and roll. We each rolled one for the episode.
Yeah.
We each have our separate doobie.
They weren't bad to roll with.
No.
They are thin.
Yeah, they're
So keep that in mind. You know, thinner papers are a little trickier to roll with. You got to get your tuck just right.
yeah, you got to have
Um,
sticky fingers.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. But really, the roll wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, as you can see, it's not a bad roll at all. And they got their little bananas on them. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not, but they got their little bananas on them to show you that it's a banana flavor. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know, but yeah, it was pretty regular to roll. I'm probably at like an 8.
You know what? Let's give it a 7.5 because I was at a 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah. So 7.5. We'll shoot down the middle.
Gum. Hey, lick it and stick it.
No, yeah, because that seems to have adhered actually amazingly well.
Yeah, to the point where you can barely tell where the seam is.
Yeah, it's hard to actually find it. Oh, there it is.
So, yeah, once again, I'll stick it in your guys' face.
There's the seam on mine between my fingers.
Yeah, it's hard to pick out the seam. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, hey, roll the
And it
lick
doesn't
stick it.
lift like when I try to catch it with my fingernail. I can't grab it, so it's
It's
good.
good. Yeah, so 10.
10, yeah, 100%.
So now our favorite one, burn.
Yeah.
Light 'em up, Chuck. Light 'em up, Chuck. So if there's anybody else out there, throw us a comment. Beard is the only one in the comments here. He's probably feeling pretty lonely. Maybe somebody could give him a hey. Give us a hey. Hey. No?
Sup? Show us your medal. Yeah.
Hey, you gonna throw a shout out to your favorite?
So yeah, you know what? There's a pub that I go to here in Thunder Bay to listen to live heavy metal bands, punk bands, and ironically also the occasional drag show. And I mean drag queens, not drag races, just to be clear. I just want to give a shout out to Black Pirates Pub. He's got a group on Facebook. It's open to the public. Anybody can join. He's selling toques. He's selling hoodies. He's selling t-shirts, onesies, all kinds of stuff to help keep the lights on. He's been closed down since the pandemic started because his insurance was up for renewal right at the beginning and everybody said no to him. So he's been shut down for a while, but he's been doing merch to help keep everything paid and up and going so that when he's ready to open again, we still have the facility. So special shout out to Black Pirates Pub and my boy owner in Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's down on Red River Road. Please, if you ever get a chance and have a hankering for a heavy metal show or a punk show once they reopen, please go down and show some love. And if you want to check out some drag queens putting on a phenomenal show, go down and check it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you,
Fantastic.
we've got one drag queen in particular, goes by the name Amber Ale, does these awesome shows to heavy metal tunes and like full on theatrical props, blood, everything. Phenomenal show. So if you ever get a chance and
Worth
you're
a
in
look-see.
Thunder Bay, Black Pirates Pub on Red River.
And
So-
that's our advertising. We don't get
Yeah.
paid for it, but
No, he's a friend of mine, and that's that. It's my home pub. It's where I go to catch my metal shows. It's where I go to catch my punk shows, because I'm like right into heavy metal and punk rock. Always have been, always will be.
not looking forward to the next one. But anyways,
I know what else.
Uh,
I gotta relight mine.
so burn, guys and girl, people. Burn. It's been burning, and it's been burning pretty good. It's actually, I thought it was going to start running, but it didn't. And I'm trying to keep the ash on it too, because we still have another one for ash density. I'm trying to keep track if I'm losing any or anything, but yeah, it seems to be burning okay. I didn't really get a look at the watermark or anything. But
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to do this because I already did it.
So the burn, I mean, we can
No,
wait. We can
aroma.
wait more.
Aroma, man.
Oh, I know. I'm avoiding that one.
I've already done it. Go ahead.
Okay. It's been
Watch, I'll do it again. Ready? Watch.
a year, and not looking forward to this one.
I just got a big blast of it up my nose.
Okay. Hey, Bearded. Oh, I would love to go to Canada. Sounds fun. Yeah. Actually, it's cool. The bar is cool. Actually, Thunder Bay is pretty cool to visit. You don't want to live here, but it's pretty cool to visit. But so yeah, Bearded. Hey, man, try this with us.
Yeah.
Give your
It's
joint
gnarly.
the aroma test. I fucking hate this one because I usually end up with tears in my eyes. But
You won't on this one.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he tells me every time.
No,
So here goes.
here, I'll even do it again with you.
Damn it, I just lost my ash, but that's actually not bad at all. That's pretty smooth for a paper.
And I just took a big gnarly one off that.
But I don't know if I hit my ash with my hair or not, but it shouldn't have come off that easy.
Well, I'll stop flicking mine now and we'll run the ash density on mine.
So it shouldn't have come off that easy. But anyways,
Let's find out.
okay, so aroma.
Oh, and in the interest of being straightforward, there's not just pot in here. There's hash,
There's
in
hash
here
as
too.
well, yeah.
So just wanted to let you know.
Oh, and here's another thing. We're smoking different weeds as well.
Yes.
So he's got his weed and
Yeah.
I've got mine.
I've got sour grape Kush.
And I've got Bubba Kush mixed with a little bit of Friesland Northern Lights cross
Yeah,
that I grew myself.
And we both got Afghani Gold Seal ash in it.
Yeah. So that's the only similarity between them besides the paper. So we're getting a good, because I know people have said too, you know, tell us what you're smoking and have you smoked it with, because different weeds do smoke differently and will affect the burn of the paper.
Right.
So this way we're kind of getting a good review.
Yep.
So
burn. I'll be honest, man. I've gotten minor coke swirling here and there, or a partial run that starts and stops.
yes, that's.
But all in all, it's pretty
Yeah.
even.
You got to put it over here, dude.
So it's pretty even, all in all.
But yeah, like I said, it's burning pretty good. I thought it was going to run there earlier, but it didn't. It caught itself, and that's why I say I didn't really look at the watermark.
Oh, Stacy. Hello, Stacy.
Oh, hi, Stacy. How are we doing today? Thank you for joining us first and foremost. We appreciate that.
So,
whoa,
yeah, this is our first episode back.
Live.
So we're actually doing our very first live episode and not just a random live stream. We're actually in the middle of conducting research.
yes, research. And Bearded, yeah, sounds delicious. It actually is very tasty. It's too bad we haven't got the technology to do smell a stream. But
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, we've had some rolling papers where we couldn't put that curse upon you.
no, we wouldn't do that. That's where you have the off button for smell.
We've had some horrible.
Oh shit. But anyways, yeah. So burn. Getting back.
I got to be honest. I got to give it a 9.
Yeah, I'm the same, because even though it does swirl now and then, it catches itself.
Yeah,
So 9 on that.
the run that starts and stops itself is the harshest flaw you can find with the burn.
And that's not bad at all.
No.
The aroma, I think I'm probably at a 9.
Yeah, I'm good with a 9 on that too, because like the blast that I took the last time with that, if it was ever going to tear me up, it would have done it on that. That was a huge blast I took in, and nothing.
Yeah. So ash density, I don't know. You've been flicking.
I keep flicking.
Yeah, I've
There you go.
kind of been trying to save it.
Okay.
So
Here, let's do the
I don't
density.
know if you can see the ash there.
Okay.
It's pretty uniform. There's no real flaking, and I haven't seen any flaking, and I have a white paper underneath me.
Okay, so let's do the shake test. Light shake, pass.
Still there.
Medium shake. Okay, so medium shake. So
medium
that
shake,
gives
yeah.
it a 7.
Yeah. Now, I for you people who are new, the reason we do that is you're not supposed to smoke and drive or anything to that effect, but you know, if you're, you know, burning down the back of road or whatever, a country road, and you're huffing one, whatever, you don't want to get ashes all over you. And
Or if
here's
you're
the
wearing
bigger one.
nice clothes.
If you're wearing a suit and you're out, you know, in Canada
Yeah,
here it's
a
legal,
suit
so
or an
you're out
expensive
having a hoot,
dress, whatever the case may
and
be.
yeah, you're dressed up nice. You don't want that ash falling on you.
That's right.
So, you know, you can pick a paper according to that too.
Yeah.
So if you're going out, you pick one that you know the ash is going to hold on it.
And I've had zero flaking on this ash. Like,
No,
there's no flakes.
that's
Because
what I'm
usually
saying.
you'll get like little flakes along the burning edge.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And that's what I say. I have a white paper underneath me here. So if it was going to flake, I would see it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good. So smoothness. Haven't
I-
hacked yet.
Yeah, no.
And I mean,
it's,
we're smoking a combo wheat hash along with the paper.
it's quite smooth. You know, you get that lung burn from the weed and the hash combination.
Yeah.
But you don't get the throat burn that you get from the paper.
From a nasty paper.
So,
Like a
and
thick paper.
that's the way to tell what's making you cough burn is where is the burn.
Yeah.
If it's in your lungs, it's your buds. If it's in your throat, it's the paper.
Yes. And there is an absolute difference, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
So smoothness,
I'm
at 9.
Yeah. I'm fair with a 9.
Roach is always out for these. So
Yeah, we don't really use flavored papers for the most part, unless it's
Papers,
like one of
papers.
our good flavored papers we'll
Yeah.
use in in a roach joint.
Yeah.
But most of the time when it's paper, we take it out, but we leave our blunt wraps in for the roach joint.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
They actually take away some of the harshness of your roach joint. I don't know, you know, there's some people who don't smoke roaches at all.
Yeah.
I do, because I mean, it's recycling. You get a second, and not just is it recycling,
More
but
concentrated.
it's more concentrated, and you're getting all the resins that have come up the herb as you're smoking your joint. So
Now, if roach joints are typically too harsh, put it in a blunt wrap.
yes,
Because I'm telling you, putting it in a blunt wrap and getting a nice tight roll on it is going to smooth it right out. So just a little tip for y'all.
another tip: don't talk so fucking much, because your joint keeps going out, and then when you do get it going, if you do, it kind of runs up the middle. Okay, so quantity cost. This is your department because you bought them. So
Okay, so quantity cost on these. This is one category that I cannot give it a fair shake because these were actually bought in a big bulk pack with someone else, and I cannot remember.
So usually when that happens, we give them a 5.
Yeah, when that happens, we split it down the middle and give it a 5.
Okay, so now I have to do math. This sucks. No, I'm
You're
just
so
kidding.
hard done by.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the paper pack. So anytime when we get a pack of rolling papers we get to do that's got good artwork, we tend to really enjoy it. You know, and let's face it, to see a cheap Chinese brand put that kind of money into artwork and packaging, kudos. Ooh. So it's got its toenail just over the recommend line.
Like just
It's
holding on by one finger on the edge of the cliff.
70.5.
But it's a recommend.
So I believe it's either eBay or Amazon or something like that. But Moon Rolling Papers, banana flavored.
Yeah, and
They get a pass.
and like he said, they've just started. I don't know how long ago, but
About a year ago.
recently, a year ago, started making the flavored papers.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool because they're cheap and they're not too bad. Not too bad. It's a recommend.
Yeah. And I gotta be honest, I'm surprised it's a recommend. Moon is not a company that I think of when I'm telling people if it's worth their money.
Yeah, quality wise, yeah. But, hey, they pass.
So kudos to Moon. Good job. Keep putting the money into the company, into R&D
Yeah,
and artwork, because you're going in the right direction.
yeah. But try to put a little more info. Like
Little more
something.
info and work more on your flavor and aroma.
Yeah. Even, well, see, the flavor and aroma kind of comes secondary. We're info guys. We've said that from the beginning. We love the
We
info.
are.
We want more info. We want to know the process. We
Right.
want to know like everything. And even if not, give a small description, and then like you have a web page here on the papers. So, you know, but give a little bit of your process or you know, your goals, whatever. And yeah, I mean, more info. Other than that, me like.
Good paper. You know, like I said, the only real 3 big tips that I have for the company is information, flavor,
Flavor.
and smell.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, if you say it's banana, make it smell like banana.
You know, you if Moon were to take care of those 3 things and put a little more into them, they would be able to compete with Juicy J's.
I would say this is not a bad paper at all, and it's still, I mean,
Yeah,
it's still burning nice. I don't know. Works for me. So yeah, it's a pass. 70.5.
so there you go. Moon banana.
So, like we said, guys, that concludes this episode. We're going to do another episode,
Over on Twitch.
but we're going over to Twitch because we're trying to kind of get you guys to join us over there as well. Because we're going to be doing more of the streams per se over there, like the lion's share. We're still going to do 1 or 2 on YouTube every time, but then we're going directly over to Twitch, like right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you guys enjoyed this, please
Jump
come
on over.
Yeah, you know,
To Twitch.
develop that Twitch.
Find us.
And join us.
Where can they find the information for our Twitch channel?
Our Twitch channel is on our right on our first page. They're just the little icons up where our ugly faces are, and I believe I have it on the last page as well, like the about page. So yeah, you can find it there. We're going right over to Twitch now. I've got to get on putting the links more readily available right under each video and that.
Yes.
So I got to get on this stuff, but I'm getting there, guys. I'm fucking old and dumb, so it takes me a little bit. So, but I got the chat working.
Yes. Yes, you got the chat working, and that's awesome.
So yeah, thanks guys for joining us. Thanks Stacy and Bearded for chatting with
Absolutely.
us.
Thank you both.
We love it. Now doing these episodes like this, I really enjoyed this because we're getting direct feedback from you guys, and I freaking love that. It just makes it seem like you're here with us to a certain extent. There's lag, but yeah. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I hope you guys did. Please join us on Twitch, and we'll see you over there. Thank you.
Peace out, homies.
We're out.